First case, I'm up here working on the first one. I'm here with SUV News First, and we are at a traffic stop.
How's it going, guys?
What's up?
What's going on, man? How's it going, sir? How you doing? Good, how are you? I'm good. I'm just finding out if everything's alright. I got business running. It doesn't look good for business. Oh, yeah, everything's okay. Okay. It'll be easy, okay?
Alright, stay safe. What do you mean? He doesn't look good for business. I just never heard of it. He's doing his job. Damn, Gina's coming over there, I think, to pick up the car or something. That's it. He's done. Oh, she's going to take the car. Oh, I see why. Expired tags. Is that 2022? I think that's 2022 if I'm not mistaken. Bro, what's running? Shipper. It's me. Jimmy Bo over there is pissed at the cops. But hey. He's I'm trying to run a business here. It's not bad. He let him go. Technically, after 6 months, you're supposed to like get the vehicle towed, but I think it's 90 days or something. Or are they gonna call it tow truck?
Alright, guys, sorry. Hello.
Howdy there.
How's it going?
Good, thank you.
Yes, sir. It's 1186.
How are you doing today?
You doing well? How are you?
We're on the street today, huh?
I am. Yes, sir.
Anything in particular you're looking for, or just violation?
Actually, I was on my way to a different call. Saw a violation, so decided to attend to it.
Is there any way we can use discussion out here with the people, man? I know you kind of did with the windshield and stuff like that, but...
Yeah, absolutely. I give discretion, you know, every time most times I get a chance to.
You kind of give them some advice. Can you tell us what you advise them about paying their tax
Sure.
and stuff?
Yeah, as soon as I explain to them, you know, registration's expired. You know, I know some people decide not to pay the registration because they're like, I'll pay it later when I can afford it. But a lot of people, like, for example, I had an issue before where I didn't know that I was supposed to do the retro part of it. So a lot of people don't keep that in mind, that they have to pay the months they missed as well. So that ends up being a way more, you know, bigger lump sum that they got to pay. So I like to give people that heads up because, you know, I didn't know that before, so I can tell people that.
So we should tell them it's better to, you know, save up a little bit before planning or something like that. Did you mention that to them?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Did you let them know, like, advise them, like, it's better to, like, try to pay it beforehand before it expires?
Right, yeah. You obviously you don't want your registration to expire because then you get, you know, a reason you can get pulled over. So you don't want that, you know, that comes to other issues. You know, like I discovered his license was suspended, or not suspended, but expired. So I had to get a licensed driver to come pick up the car. So I mean, that just makes other issues pop up. Yeah, and the windshield device, just, you know, you don't got to drive to a body shop. If you got a pretty messed up windshield, you can just have a mobile place come by and come take care of it for you. So
Safe Light.
yeah,
I had that.
Safe Light. Yeah, that's
I
right.
had that.
I had Safe Light before. So that's about it.
Very professional, man.
Thanks,
Thank
sir.
you.
Appreciate
Stay safe, man.
Thanks,
Let you
guys.
get
We
back to your
talked
business.
before at down at some business with their car parked like in the middle of the crosswalk or something like that, in the middle of the sidewalk.
Yeah, that happens, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all doing good?
Yeah, we're
Good,
great,
thank you, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, cool, guys. Nice to see you
Alrighty.
again.
Stay safe. Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
All right, man.
Good one.
Alrighty, there he goes. Shepherd professional. Wow, incredible. That's cool. Yeah. There you go, cherries and berries. Boom.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? Everything good? Just regular traffic stuff?
Yeah, you know, just the cops out here pulling
They suck.
people over. Just an ordinary day, man. If you ask me.
Paradise.
What are they gonna start using discretion and start advising us of what we can do to better our situation instead of ticketing us, right?
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have you got pulled out of a car and handcuffed for no reason just for
Okay.
them to tell you have a good day, you know?
Okay.
So we come out and we film the cops, make sure we keep them accountable for their behavior, for their actions.
Yeah.
And we just document it, you know, we don't like try to get involved or anything like that, but a lot of times body cam footage disappears, you know, so it's good to have other eyes on the streets. And that's where we
Damn,
come in, we just
respect. Respect. You guys
Yeah.
work for yourself?
Yeah, we're independent.
Damn.
Yeah. I have a YouTube channel, he has a YouTube channel. My channel is SGV, like San Gabriel Valley, SGV News First. And
Casey Camera Boy.
this is Casey Camera
SGV.
News.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you live right now?
We're live right now. Yeah, man.
Nice. What'd you say
Yeah.
yours was?
Casey Camera Boy.
Casey Camera
Yeah.
Boy?
Yeah, we go live because, you know, sometimes, you know, you never know how the behavior can get with, especially, you know, going into different cities and you don't know what, you know, those cops in those areas. So a lot
is
a
it-
lot of,
Kern County Transparent?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
yeah, a lot of, you know, officers, they abuse their authority, you know, and
Yeah.
try to push you back 30 feet. Oh, go to the corner, go across the street. In reality, we have laws that protect us to film the cops as well. Just as, you know, just as they do to say, hey, you're getting too close. Well, there's 148 point subsection G of the penal code that allows citizens and press to film the police within, you know, the course of their duties while they're conducting business.
That's smart. Yeah.
They
you
don't
get the
tell
laws.
us that because
They
they don't
don't
want
want
us
you
to
to
know.
know.
But there's law that protects us to do that. So they tell you, hey, shut that off. You can't
Yeah.
record me,
Yeah.
which is against the law, man. They can't do that to us.
Word.
We have our, you know, rights to protect us, film them, keep them accountable for their words as well, because they're accusing us of something. So now we got to make sure and keep them accountable for their words as well.
Yeah. They try to play God a lot of the times.
They do.
Taking and giving life like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You know, I just won a court case with the judge. It was me and an officer. We had to clear our case because in a similar situation, I stepped onto the street and asked the officer for his name and badge number. He wouldn't give it to me. He starts driving away. So he stopped. So I approached him a little bit closer. Hey, man, let me have your name and badge number. It's your policy. Hey, get on the sidewalk, or I'm gonna give you a ticket for possession of this roadway. And within those words, he's already putting his car in reverse. Didn't even give me a chance to react, you know? Didn't give me the information I asked. So when I fought it in court, I explained to the judge. I cross-examined him. I said, hey, so how many, you know, cars was I blocking? What kind of traffic was I causing? Who was bothered by me stepping in the roadway?
All with your camera too. You had video of this, right?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
video of all this stuff. So, you
Okay.
know, we cross-examined each other in front of the judge, and the judge said, I'm going to find the defendant, which is me, not guilty, because when you asked him to step back on the sidewalk, he didn't resist. He walked back to the sidewalk with you. When you asked him for his information, he gave you his information. So, like I was trying to leave or tell him like, oh no, I'm not going to get this ticket. Good luck, you know. I complied. At that point, when they say, hey, you're in violation of this, all right, well, cite me or take me to jail. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So in that
Oh,
case.
with this too?
Yeah.
Too much evidence.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and it's funny because they don't even care that the cameras are rolling, man. They still do it in front of cameras.
Yeah.
They still try to push you away. You know, we've got hit with batons before. Get back, just for trying to record something. You know.
Wow.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of crazy, man. Enjoy the channel, though, man. Hope
Yeah.
to see you there.
Hey, man,
Oh.
respect for coming, bro, and asking, you know, like, man, respect for
Oh,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
thought you were
it's-
tripping at first, you know, when you were.
It just doesn't look good for business.
I kind of get you on the
I'm
point.
trying to make
yeah.
a little community thing here going.
Oh man.
Good.
Having that
Damn, I
stuff
see
like
your
that
point.
going on.
Yeah.
We know the police is bad and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially like when it comes to abusing their power.
Yeah.
Make
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah, for the intimidation factor. But
Right.
Wow.
That's why I
Pretty
asked
cool
him,
guy
hey,
then.
can I ask you what are we looking for today, like in particular, or are you just looking for violations? Oh, I was on the way to another stop. I just saw a violation, so I pulled him over. Like, hey man, have you ever considered using discretion and trying to help people out of a hardship, you know, or out of a hard situation, you know, like, cause I mean, you're pretty much making it worse for him. And
And give him a ticket, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he still gave him a ticket, but he didn't give him all the violations, which I kind of noticed that, and I recognized it, so I said, hey, man, I appreciate you, you know, like next time try to do a little bit more, you know, like help us out, you know, we need help out here too, you know.
I feel it.
We're all under the radar, plus we got to make sure that we can survive out here, so, hey, sometimes registration's on the bottom of the list, you know.
Yeah, facts.
So
She's not harming nobody.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to work so I can pay the rest of my bills and stay alive, you know. It's like, come on.
Get this thing registered.
Yeah.
Eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, sometimes they lose track of like what it takes.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, the aspect of life, right?
Yeah, they think everything's already set
Yeah,
in
because
stone.
they're robots and they think,
Yeah.
you know, oh, everything should be straight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, and that's why there's all these regulations put in place, and, you know, so that we can fall behind, so that now we're in debt, you know? That's what they want to keep us down. They want to keep us in debt, you know?
Weird, right?
That's another reason they send us to the court system. They know some of us don't have that money to pay, so now we're doing community service. Now we're doing all this other
To
stuff.
even get there.
Right?
Depending on the crime, it could land you in a cell.
Yeah.
And we know those just labor camps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit's.
So,
Yeah,
well,
well,
man.
good luck to
Spread the
y'all.
word, though, man.
All right,
Spread
thank you,
the
man.
word.
Yeah,
Stay
no
safe.
doubt.
All
Let
righty.
people know that we're out here for, you know, to, you know, spread the word and make sure that
Hey,
they treat people right.
Respect. If y'all want to go ahead and maybe not today, it's not done. But whenever the shop's ready, y'all can come on.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate
I'll
that.
welcome
Yeah.
on.
Hell
Welcome
yeah.
on. Hey,
Appreciate
thanks
you,
a lot, man, for
man.
approaching
Yeah,
us again,
thank
bro.
you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Alrighty, pretty cool guy. Yeah, he pulled up on us. At first I thought he was tripping or something, you know. But in reality, he wanted to know, you know. I mean, he kind of
but
was
he
at
actually-
first, but he was
like,
cool.
hey, what do you
Yeah,
got?
he was cool.
Yeah.
Alright, Casey, camera boy.